Hello and welcome to my 20-second water review for YouTube. Today is Friday, June 29th, 2018, and today I will be reviewing Earth Water. Now, Earth Water was the fourth highest ranked in my poll on Snapchat, but it really should have been first because of how great of a cause this water goes to. The Earth Group is a Canadian company created by Corey Chillibeck and Matt Morrow in 2005. Matt and Corey saw how children in impoverished countries were living and decided to create a company to help the UN in their efforts to improve their lives. This is why, just like honey water, this water donates to a good cause. However, unlike honey water, they are very specific in the amount they donate to the good cause. With honey water, they just said that they were giving a portion of the profits to charities. But with Earth Water, they say on their website flat out, 100% of the profits from this water go to the World Food Program, which is funded by the United Nations. I love that they just state it straight out, and I love that this water goes to a good cause, all the profits. Another thing they do, they don't just care about the humanitarian effort, but they also think about the environment as well, which is why there is no set source for Earth Water. They source from local springs close to their distribution centers to ensure the least distance traveled, which reduces the carbon footprint of having to transport their water. So, an interesting fact means that your Earth Water could come from a different source than a different Earth Water, and therefore you might get different tastes throughout. Their website, despite not being a for-profit company, as far as I can tell, their website was very nice, very clean, and had a ton of information on it, which was excellent. Moving on to the bottle design and materials. Plastics throughout are pretty good, and the reason I actually bought this water was because it has a sports cap, which I thought was kind of cool. The cap itself is made out of nice plastics as well, just like the bottle, and the label has a really nice minimal design. One small irk that bothers me is the fact that it's not completely glued all the way around the label, so it does slip a bit, but that's a minor quibble I have with the label. Overall though, the label is great. They have the World Food Program logo over here saying that they support it, and they also have a little backstory about what the cause that they donate to is. While there is no nutrition facts label or mineral table, they do mention that this water has 117 ppm of total dissolved solids, and that it comes from a source in Alberta, Canada. They also mention that this bottle is about 1/3 biodegradable within 10 months, which is nice. Another reason that they care for the environment. Now, the real reason I bought this water was because of the sports cap, and therefore we will not be using the signature Glencairn glass to get smelling notes and tasting notes as well. This does mean that I won't really be able to get smelling notes, but I will let you know how it tastes. So it's certainly on the softer side, but not too soft at all, and it has a nice metallic taste to it. Overall, there's nothing offensive about this water. It's just a good overall tasting water. Now, final score. For company interestingness and history, I absolutely love this company. I love the cause that they donate to, and there's no way I could give them any less than 2.5 out of 2.5 points for company history and interestingness. Great cause, and their website is great as well, which makes it strengthen their argument for why they donate to their cause. As for bottle design and materials, they almost get perfect score here. I gave them 2.25 out of 2.5 points, just because of the label, which is a bit wrinkly. But overall, great materials, and I love the sports cap, and it's also made out of good plastics, and the label design is also quite clean and nice to look at. Now in terms of taste, I gave it 3 out of 4 points. It's not spectacular, but it's also not offensive in any ways. It's just a nice tasting water, a little bit soft, but overall very refreshing, and it has sort of a nice metallic taste to it. I believe it says the pH is 8.04. So on the more neutral side. Moving on to value, it doesn't really matter how much this costs because all of the profits go to charity. However, this 1 liter bottle cost me $2.69. However, I could not give it any less than 1 out of 1 point for value just because the profits go to a good cause and they really do care about the humanitarian effort and the environment as well, so I love that. This means that the final tallied up score is 8.75 out of 10, one of the highest scores we have ever gotten out of all the 22 water reviews I have ever done. Great job to Earth Water, another great Canadian water, great company with a great cause, and a pretty great water as well. So I'd recommend, if you can find this water, to try it out and help out a good cause. So, short one for this week, but I hope you all enjoyed my review of Earth Water. They also apparently sell coffee, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Please feel free to recommend any waters you'd like me to review, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next week. Thank you.